introduce our group member. Start from here.
Okay, hello guys. Good evening. My name is NURMAN. You guys can call me Azman. I'm staying at College here. I'm taking Bachelor in Economics. My metric number is 19598.
Okay. Hi, my name is Nazrin bin Azamli. I'm staying at College Chancellor, and I'm from Faculty of Economics and Management, Bachelor in Economics, first year. And my matrix number is 196121. And so that's all.
So my name is Alif Bin Halim, and I'm staying at College Chancellor. I'm first year student from Bachelor of Economy. My matrix number 19585.
My name is Ariff bin Ahmad. I'm staying at second college. I'm a first year student at Bachelor of Biological Science, and my matrix number is 196024.
Hello, my name is Amirul Daniel bin Jasmi. You can call me Yo. I am first year student studying civil engineering, and I stay at K10. My matrix number 199143.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Ahmed Darwish bin Shaik. You can call me Darwish. I'm staying at College Chancellor. I'm taking Bachelor of Economy, and my matric number is 197404. Yes, sir.
Hi everyone, my name is Amirul bin Azhar. I'm from College Chancellor. I'm taking Bachelor in Economics here, and my matric number is 195842.
Hi everyone, I'm Kayun from College Chancellor also. I'm first year student of Bachelor of Economics, and my matrix number is 196653.
So hello everyone, my name is Nurul bin Tarmizi, and I'm staying at College Donald Ismail. I am first year Bachelor of Business Admin, and my matric number is 195977.
Hello everyone, I am Fahani. I'm from Kosas. I'm first year student of major chemistry. My matric number is 198075.
Okay, now we are going to discuss about what genre we are going to watch for the next video. Okay, what's your guys' opinion?
In my opinion, I would like to. I prefer to watch comedy movie such as School of Rock. So, do you guys agree with me?
Yeah, I agree with that genre of comedy. I like actually about the Johnny English actually. When we watch comedy movie when after we are students, right? When we have after studies and we really have pressure and stress and so on, right? You agree with that. So when we watch the comedy genre, right, it's really stress and like make our brain is not like, right, you know, after very hard studies and so on, we can release all of that things and so on. What about your guys' opinion?
I'm really agree with you guys because comedy movie can tend us to more relax and release our stress. And for Johnny English, who knows what he said there? His name? Yes, Rowan Atkinson. Do you know Rowan Atkinson? He's a good actor and comedian. Yes, worldwide almost know him. So I think it is a good movie to watch because he has natural talent to entertain us with his bad comedy, I guess. So do you guys agree?
I am not agree with all of you. I more prefer to watch animation such as Frozen because when I'm watching Frozen, I have watched Frozen before, and when I'm watching that, I feel like very relaxing and can recall my childhood memories.
Okay, I do like animation genre, but I'm more to Beauty and the Beast because I am a fan of Disney movies, and that movie also like is a story tells about love is not based on appearance.
I agree with that animation theory because it makes us to dream
princess
fantasy.
dream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What
She girls.
what about you?
Okay, for me, I love all genre, but I really love about science fiction.
Oh, science fiction. Good, yes.
For example, the movie that I love that is the title is Age of Tomorrow, and starring Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt. And all of you know Tom Cruise, right?
Yes.
So this story is unique and yeah, but because for me that this kind of genre movie we need to think
Yes.
to watch.
I agree. I actually agree with Nurul. What science fiction is very interesting movie and need a lot of thinking. Then if we didn't do anything, maybe we can watch the science fiction movie, right?
Yes.
But if we are students in life in university, like many things, you not need thinking before the kind of movie. So what about Darwish?
I think science fiction is
Okay.
quite hard, especially for our levels
Yeah.
standard in Malaysia. If you can see that in Malaysia, mostly horror movie have high rate and high demand.
Yes.
As you can see, like the latest movie, you can say the Munafik Road, it's get lots of income, and especially people will go to the horror movie first, and then you can look for animation. And to talk about release stress, I think horror will release stress more instead of comedy. Sometimes when comedy is not the punchline is not come to your heart, then you feel very stressed because comedy is not best. But horror confirm you will release your stress.
But not everyone like horror movie. Some of them you're scared about that.
I'm not really agree with that. What about you, Darwish?
About me, I think as for me, I think animation movie is more interesting because it also can release our stress and it's really entertaining. For my, I think I choose Big Hero 6 because in the movie a kid is very creative and innovative, and he created a robot that can save the world. And in the same time, in the movie it gives many more movie, and it's an action movie too, and it suits well all people, and all people can watch.
For me, I prefer about more to science fiction because it is maybe someone might think that it's a hard movie, hard to understand, but it's science fiction for a reason. It is fiction, right? You don't have to think hard about it. Just like, wow, the technology about this movie is amazing, right? Like Black Panther, a movie about King T'Challa becomes a Black Panther, a warrior of Wakanda, which is a very high technological country, which is, yes, logically it is not what do you call it? Logically it is
Not really real.
not real, yes, but it is science fiction. We just have to
Enjoy
enjoy the movie and be in awe about the technology.
I'm agree with you. But when we watch some movies, we, of course, when like you say Black Panther, of course we want to know the timeline of the stories.
Yes.
We must watch. We cannot do anything else besides watching the movie. If we watching the comedy movie, we can eat something like talking to our friends and see the comedy and still laughing about it.
Yeah.
And when we watch something that we need to think,
Yeah.
like we lost the timeline itself. What's going on? So because of that, I not.
And then some of the science fiction movies, the storylines like
Complicated.
complicated.
And your idea was good, but for me, I think when we watch movie, we have to understand the movie so that we can know what the movie want to give us, moral or some content.
Seems like most people like not agree with science fiction. I think I have the same opinion with those who are not agree to science fiction because you have, after you watch movie, you must tell other person to convince him, come on, watch the movie. But if you see science fiction, then you want to convince people, do you like science? I not like science. Then totally you will be rejected instead of horror because mostly people know about ghosts, people will know about scream and creepy things, and mostly I think Malaysian people will really relate to the
Real life.
the ghost is in Malaysia is really famous and really
Funny.
is easy to find.
But for horror movie, not suitable
the horror movie, like, you seem really stressed. I didn't get the point when the person can release their stress with watching. It's like the environment. You watching the midnight movie, the Munafik 2, and tomorrow you have an exam. And you, oh my god, is there on the studies or I don't know. What about you? What about you?
I think if I watch a horror movie when tomorrow is I have an exam, I'm going to go to sleep. I will feel
Yeah.
You're very scared.
yeah, I will feel very scared.
You want to see because you just don't want to memorize everything back then,
Yeah.
right?
Seems some people also rejected.
Watching horror movie for me is sometimes stressful, not
Yeah.
because I am a scaredy person, but if you're watching with a person who is easily scared, like maybe you're watching with your friend who is so easily scared, and then something not so scary to you happens in the movie, and then it's like, and
I
then
thought you choose horror, right?
what do you want?
No, you change.
That's not.
Okay.
I don't want to horror movie, got me.
Since our opinion are all different, but majority choose comedy and animation, so we are now can vote for that. Who are preferring animation? Can raise up your hand.
Maybe it's the reasons.
Animation.
Animation.
1, 2, 4, 6. Okay, so both of them 4 also
So
would stick to
maybe
their comedy
we would
movie.
like to know about the reasons why you choose animation and why we would choose like comedy.
Okay.
Maybe someone would give their reasons.
Mine is two.
I can give you about the comedy, like I said before, and like you said before, and you can really stress, and I can deny that animation also can relax our mind after a lot of studies, and like Kanye said that animation can recall our memories, like childhood memories. I can say Johnny English can recall our memories. Who didn't watching Mr. Bean? Then childhood, and Johnny English likes adult adult version, right? You know, like we getting older and older. Of course, we didn't we watched the Mismates, like Johnny English a better one for us, and it will also recall our memories and also relax our mind. And while watching the movie, can still study in something. But animation is have also a timeline like Frozen. It's very complicated timeline. If we didn't watch the movie from first until the end, it's really hard to understand what the prince and her sisters running away to the jungle and so on. But Johnny English straight like comedian. Like what about you?
Well, for me, comedy, saying that comedy has no timeline is actually not quite true because, well, example is like Johnny English, right? It's a movie about Johnny English. He is a spy, like a sometimes stupid spy, but he is a spy. That means he goes on a mission, and that mission must have a timeline too. Although that the comedy comes from what he does, maybe he stumbles along the mission, but you still, if you want to appreciate the movie, you still have to watch carefully and watch every bit of it. So for me, every genre has a timeline. Although sometimes the timeline is a bit lighter than the other, but for me, animation like Frozen. I believe everyone has watched Frozen, right? In what year? 2013. 2013, right? It was a very big hit. It's a worldwide hit, right? Not everyone watched Johnny English, but I believe everyone watched Frozen. Everyone knows the lyrics to the song Let It Go, right? We sing like crazy when we were a child, right? So I believe that maybe we can discuss more about this. Maybe you'd like to choose maybe Frozen or any other animation or maybe comedy.
Before that, I agree with Ariff. And for me, why I will vote for animation because animation movie all age from kids to adult to senior adult can watch it. If you can see, there are animation movie that have like Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, and Toy Story 3. So for the old generation, they watch the Toy Story 1, and until now they will watch Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3.
Like the Incredible one, right? The Incredible one and two,
It's long.
like 15 years ago.
So for me, say what Ariff said before. He said that since everyone not watching Johnny English, so why not we watching Johnny English? And because Johnny English, Mr. Bean, his character is out of box. Because in Mr. Bean, we just watch the story. Just he's being a Mr. Bean, and the situation is just like the same. But in Johnny English, he's be a spy. It's like something that's different from him.
Yeah. Actually, when I watch the English, I not really want to know what's he's spying on. I just want straight comedy. I just want to laugh. Watching a comedy, of course we expect to laugh, right?
Yeah.
So we didn't want actually to know timeline and so on.
And I think because I am now comedy, because horror and comedy is quite related. And so now I think animation, if there are no movie, there are also lots of animation in television. You can say Disney, a lot of Disney XD, and it's totally a lot of. I think if you can see that if kids don't have animation movie, they can see a lot of movie at the television. So I think comedy is better platform in order to review more, in order to explain more instead of animation.
I think Frozen have more moral value, can give them all of us to know. And inside this Frozen movie, that's quite interesting, and I think that we know Elsa and Anna, both of them are sisters, and then they are help. And Elsa have power of freezing, but Anna don't know everything, and then go finding her sister. After that, there is more much touch for me when Elsa go to save her sister. Yeah, that is the toughest part for me. Yeah. So I prefer to watch Frozen.
I agree with her, but I don't really agree with Ian because he said that we don't have to understand the movie, but only punchline. Only know about the punchline and laugh and like. But I think when we want to discuss a movie, we want to tell someone else about the movie, we need to understand the timeline about all the movie, and then we can explain about it to anyone else.
I actually agree with your point. In that aspect, yes, I agree. But in my aspect, I elaborate about how easy and how light that movie was. And just listening to Kayun description on that part is already complicated. And yeah, animation is good. I really like animation. So
Because
it's not really
as you said,
bad.
Mr. Bean was also a comedian, but did you know that Mr. Bean also had his series of animation?
Comedian.
Mr. Bean animated. Mr. Bean animated.
I agree with the animation.
So that means comedy also have the series. Like you say, animation have like many videos or non-movies, dramas maybe, and comedy also have something like that. And for me, Frozen is a unique movie because before Frozen, how many do you think are musical animation? There are not much, right? Frozen is the #1 hit for musical animation. Everyone knows all of the songs in Frozen, and it's a really, actually it's not so hard to understand. It's a light movie because it is animation. It is targeted to the child audience, children, and the lower age. So they will not make it hard to understand. Animation are mostly easy to understand, and well, the plot is actually quite good, and it must have moral values because it is targeted to children, right? So it must have something moral values.
And the storyline also not based on love story. It's also based on family.
Okay guys, after discussing I think we will choose the animation right now.
So everyone agree with that?
I think
Yes, we are.
So animation and movie? Frozen.
Frozen. Okay. Now we are going to when we are going to do the movie review and discussing about the movie. So, what do you guys think about the date?
When do you guys free?
Today.
I prefer Sunday.
Saturday?
Yeah, Sunday night.
Yeah, okay. Maybe
What time?
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Sunday
Yeah,
night?
it's good.
Yeah,
8
maybe
p.m.
I think
we
that's-
can do about 1 hour like that.
So,
Okay,
good?
so confirm.
Very good Everyone good? Okay.
Yes.
Very well.
So because they are
We are mostly
Majority
live
for
in
college chancellor.
college chancellor, so maybe that is more suitable for us to discuss it. College chancellor.
do you have
So-
any
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe for the
From
first
Toronto.
or from KC?
For the college,
Hmm?
do you cool with that?
I will think it better, so maybe okay go ahead.
It's
For you guys.
Just stay
Alright.
like
Yeah.
AC before.
I read AB. So where the place here?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's use same place.
Sunday.
See you next week.
Sunday night.
Okay, see you.
Alright.
Right.
Bye.
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 Okay.
Untuk boleh berdua ni.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah.
Boleh lah. Bila cakap tadi apa?
22 tu sekali dengan semua.